That old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. K-A-R-S, Cars for Kids. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Citizens, since we each upgraded to Xfinity in our homes, the Wi-Fi has been booming. It's fair to say our town has officially become a boomtown.
Mayor, will I be able to drop into multiplayer gaming battles with low lag?
The lag won't be an issue, but your questionable skills may be.
And what if I have hundreds of devices on the Wi-Fi? Purely hypothetical.
Seems like a lot, but sure, hundreds of devices all booming together with the Xfinity Gateway. Yes, friends and neighbors, with Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming.
The Wi-Fi isn't the only thing that's booming. Now get the most reliable Wi-Fi and our best-in-class equipment for one consistent price for 5 years guaranteed. All in. Plus, get unlimited data included and no annual contract. All with the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Visit Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New residential customers only. Select plans only. Xfinity Gateway with X5 Complete required for unlimited data except in certain areas. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024. Actual speeds vary.
An illegal alien from Guatemala charged with raping a child in Massachusetts. An MS-13 gang member from El Salvador accused of murdering a Texas man. A Venezuelan charged with filming and selling child pornography in Michigan. These are just some of the heinous migrant criminals caught because of President Donald J. Trump's leadership. I'm Kristi Noem, the United States Secretary of Homeland Security. Under President Trump, attempted illegal border crossings are at the lowest levels ever recorded, and over 100,000 illegal aliens have been arrested. If you are here illegally, you're next. You will be fined nearly $1,000 a day, imprisoned, and deported. You will never return. But if you register using our CBP Home app and leave now, you could be allowed to return legally. Do what's right. Leave now. Under President Trump, America's laws, border, and families will be protected.
Sponsored by the United States Department of Homeland Security.
Guys, did you know your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood, and even ED? And right now, Revive Men's Health Seattle will check your testosterone for free. They've helped thousands of men since 2011 feel and perform better. They're so confident they can help you, they even guarantee it. Schedule your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation today. Call 206-529-1111. That's 206-529-1111. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
Thinking of a Kia EV? Act fast. Thousands in tax credits end September 30th. Visit KiaofEverett.com for our huge selection. Kia of Everett. Simple, easy, fun.
KIRO Newsradio 97.3 FM, Northwest News. Now, the latest from KIRO Newsradio and MyNorthwest.com.
Good afternoon. I'm Katrina Gashard. A suspect is now in custody in the fatal shooting of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Utah Governor Spencer Cox this morning.
On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident.
CBS's Scott McFarland has more on the FBI's news press conference.
11,000 tips came in. All that video was released, and a couple key takeaways from what the governor said when he was answering questions about the video and about the case, that we do not have information that will lead to any more arrests. Not the most declarative statement I've ever heard, ruling out the possibility of more arrests or more people being considered culpable in this, but saying right now that this is the one person responsible for this murder.
President Trump says he's sending National Guard troops to Memphis. CBS's Linda Kenyon has the latest.
President Trump describes Memphis as
deeply troubled.
Speaking on Fox News in New York City, the president said it's part of his anti-crime initiative.
We're going to fix that just like we did Washington.
While the presence of National Guard troops sparked mixed reaction in Washington, D.C., Trump says it will be different in Memphis.
The mayor is happy, and the governor, Tennessee. The governor is happy.
Previously, the president mentioned other Democrat-controlled cities for troop deployment, including Chicago, Baltimore, and New York. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, Washington.
An American Instagram star is under investigation in Australia where he filmed himself wrestling crocodiles in the wild. CBS's Michael Wallace has the story.
Mike Holston goes by the Instagram handle The Real Tarzan.
Oh my God. Big croc.
In 2 videos, the muscular, bare-chested Holston grabs crocs out of a marsh in Queensland and holds them up to the camera. The videos have racked up millions of views. Australian authorities call Holston's actions extremely dangerous and illegal. The maximum penalty for interfering with the protected species is $25,000.
That was crazy. Woo!
Michael Wallace, CBS News.
The FAA is hitting Boeing with a proposed $3.1 million fine for a series of safety violations. This includes issues linked to the January 2024 Alaska Airlines door plug blowout. Investigators found hundreds of quality control failures at Boeing's 737 factory and accused the company of pressuring staff to approve unfit planes to fly. Boeing has 30 days to respond to the charges. And now to your KIRO News Radio real-time traffic, Nate Connors.
Thanks, Katrina. Our brush fire in Lakewood has started to spread downhill toward the freeway. Now we have the far right lane blocked, north 5 at South 84th. It appears the fire crews are getting the upper hand, though. Right now, you're backed up to State Route 512. Olympia to Tacoma is at 35 minutes. Now, coming the other way, Tacoma to Olympia, you just hit 1 hour. Drivers are slowing down to check out the brush fire. And then you've got a 3 to 4 mile thick backup near the JBLM main gate. And now more slowing as you head into Olympia. Southbound 167 is getting crowded between Algona and Pacific. South 405 crowded from Factoria to the VMAC. Bellevue to Renton still okay at 15 minutes. South 5 heading into Seattle. You'll start to slow in Northgate. Gets pretty thick around Northeast 50th across the Ship Canal Bridge. Linwood to Seattle's at 25 minutes. And if you're heading over Tiger Mountain, eastbound 18 is slow from the Summit over to I-90. KIRO News Radio, real-time traffic. I'm Nate Connors.
This weather update brought to you by State Roofing and Exteriors. Right now, it's about partly cloudy, partly sunny. We should reach at least 73 today. Right now, it's about 62 in downtown Seattle. I'm Katrina Gashard. You're listening to KIRO News Radio.
Your best source for local news. You're listening to KIRO News Radio, Northwest News.
All right, welcome back to the show. I have a question for you. I'd like you to answer on the text line, 888-973-5476. Also on the YouTube page, if you guys are enjoying us on YouTube, which people seem to like, you can go to youtube.com and in the search bar, search KIRO 97.3. What is it, Laura? It's KIRO News Radio, 97.3
KIRO News Radio, 97.3 FM.
97.3 FM.
And we should pop right up as the current live video for this station.
Excellent. Jake and Spike Live.
Just download the KIRO News Radio app.
Or, download the KIRO News Radio app.
We couldn't make it easier.
It's super to get. It's super easy to get. It's free. And once you have it, not only can you click a fun little video button, you can watch us live. You can also click the listen audio, and you can do all these different things and become part of the show. I think you can even send messages to us through it. It's pretty great. All right. Question for you all. Do you think people who are, because they're, unfortunately, anytime any of these events happen, you have people who go online, and I don't know if they're aware that we can all read what they're saying, or you know what I mean?
No, it's a great question.
I wonder that
question, but it's like from the Duh Institute.
Yeah, some of the things that people say, I just go,
social media for a reason. It goes out into society.
It goes out into the internet,
right?
Which, as much as it's not a real place, it's also kind of a real place.
Like kind of everywhere.
Repercussions can happen from the internet.
Yeah.
So a bunch of folks are posting horrible things in the wake of Charlie Kirk's killing. And people are going to do that, whatever. We live in a country where you can have free speech. That's absolute. And, these words that they're saying are not harming people, but people don't have to like it. But listen to this. Here's a question for you. If you found out that some of these horrible things that people are saying are from your kids' teachers or the principals of their schools, does that change the conversation? There's a principal at North Creek High School. Jason Rance has this story. You can read about it at seattlered.com. North Creek High School principal Dr. Eric McDowell I'm going to read the start of Jason's story here. You guys can check it out there, but we'll read you what he said. North Creek High School principal Dr. Eric McDowell is being ripped by families for a disgusting post about the murder of Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk. He said, quote, "Thoughts and prayers. Too bad gun control would have been far more effective. He'd still be alive. Maybe thoughts and prayers will work. Oops, nope." He allegedly posted on Instagram, according to a screenshot. A spokesperson for the school district explained to the Jason Rand Show, they said that they are, quote, committed to providing safe, welcoming, and supportive learning and working environments for all of our students, families, and staff. We are aware of the personal Instagram story made by one of our administrators. The story reflected the views of the administrator, not the district. The concerned individuals were informed of the district's formal complaint process. While we can't discuss personnel issues, we take all concerns seriously and follow a standard response, that's totally boilerplate, and that's what they would say.
It's a CYA.
In Idaho, I'm going to give you a couple of these and then we'll discuss. In Idaho, another story that you can read on SeattleRed.com, the West Ada School District in Idaho has terminated an employee after she posted a video on social media that appeared to celebrate the death of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, according to local news station there, KBOI TV. She was linked to their cheerleading program, posted a video in her vehicle near the school, dressed in school gear, gloating over his death. The district responded in a similar way to the aforementioned North Shore School District, where they basically said, except they let her go.
Yeah.
They said it is, let's see what they say here. Here it is. The matter was addressed immediately upon being brought to our attention. After review, it was terminated. It was determined that the employee's conduct violated school and district policy. As a result, Ms. Rutz's employment and the West Ada School District has been terminated. So that's actually very different. I misspoke there. It's very different than the first response from the school. What do you think is the appropriate response when people are sharing these types of things? Now, we're all very heightened emotionally right now when stuff like this happens, so you have to factor that in, I guess. But because these are the people teaching your kids, and this is one of...
dozens.
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Unfortunately, there's hundreds of these.
Coast to coast, you can find examples in every state.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Here's another Oregon City Council member and middle school teacher who posted horrible things. He says, really brightened my day.
Oh.
Charlie was a bleeping ghoul who got on TV after every school shooting and mass shooting and defended guns. He'd want us to support the gun in this case. He allegedly posted that and then deleted it, although people took screenshots of it and have since called up the district. So what should happen in these cases? What should happen to these people's employment? Should they maintain their jobs? Should they be fired?
Wow. I love free speech, but free speech isn't free from consequence. And when you're in a position that it's one thing that you're representing the organization that you work for. It's not an official,
Yeah, these are all private accounts.
Private account, but you still are a teacher. You still are a council person. You're still a school administrator.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. You got to realize that what you do in your life reflects on who you do, and the people that hired you have responsibility. So not just that you are acting accordingly in a civilized way in society, but to take a look at your judgment. If your judgment is so thin or shoddy that you feel it's okay to write, that's some ghoulish stuff.
Yes.
That people have written about Charlie Kirk. People write horrible things about Charlie Kirk's perspective on life. But when they celebrate the violence, like the governor of Utah said, take a moment, take a look in the mirror.
Take a look in the mirror.
And
I think you nailed it too with it reveals
the lack of judgment.
It's the lack of judgment. And if these are people, like in the first guy's case, I think parents, the reason I want to highlight this, the school statement makes total sense. He reflected this on his private account. We're committing to providing a safe, welcoming, and supportive learning and working environment for all of our students, family, and staff. They're totally right about that. But I also think that parents deserve to know and have the right to know that the principal of North Creek High School, Dr. Eric McDowell, has these ideas. And if he thinks that it's okay to express those types of ideas online where he knows people are going to see it, he is de facto a public figure.
And that speaks to his judgment.
It speaks to his judgment. It also speaks to what he would think would be appropriate for in-classroom discussion.
You have to make it's a fair assumption to make.
It's all going to trickle down. If he thinks that this type of thing is okay, which it sounds like, based on the things that he posted in Jason's story, these are the conversations he's having, then I can only imagine what he's not posting, and he could still be saying to impressionable minds that parents may not, I guarantee you 99.99999% of the parents in that district do not agree with.
No, or if they don't agree with, and they don't want
also,
that
the teachers probably are not agreeing with this.
Agree. Yeah, agree.
And so what happens to this guy? Does he get fired, or does he just keep his job?
So let me ask you this, and this is a great topic. I wish we had more time to talk about it. When is it a teachable moment And when is it an actionable moment?
That's a great question.
I mean, because people are showing lapses in judgment, and they're emotionally charged. These are emotional times.
Sure.
Rhetoric is at an all-time high. Is it a moment for a guy who's given a life and a career into helping and educate kids? So does one horrific decision, bad judgment, make the end of everything? Or is it a chance for him to say, look, that was a horrible decision on my part. That's a horrible way to look at life. Maybe I've got to take a look in the mirror.
Or does this reveal that this is who he always was?
Yeah, great question.
And these are the decisions he's making all the time.
As a parent, I want to know this guy was working at my school district, and I'd probably
want to know. That's why we
know when he's no longer working.
That's why we highlighted it. We wanted the parents to know. You have the right to know. And I think for the teachable moment part you were talking about, I could see a version where they don't fire him. Like maybe it's tough to. Everybody knows it's very difficult to fire people from schools.
Yeah, unions are great for that. They'll cover some backsides.
And I don't even know if principals are part of. There wouldn't be part of the teachers union, right? But it's still very hard to get rid of people. Yeah. Administrators too. I would say, if it is a teachable moment, what a great opportunity for him to say, hey, you know what? I made a huge mistake here. Yeah. This was a stupid thing to do. In fact,
sometimes consequences are the only teacher though, is when maybe this guy needs to lose his job to learn. That's what teaches.
Can I provide a good example for this when we come back?
Yeah.
There's a massively famous person who said something unbelievably stupid and probably actionable, like in a lawsuit setting.
Okay.
On social media, who has since backtracked and I think gave a pretty good mea culpa, actually. So I'm going to read these things to you next.
Okay.
It'll be a tweet in 3 parts.
Cool.
So stick around for that. We'll be right back.
Looking for even more Seahawks content? Then you gotta check out The Reset. Hey, it's G. Scott, and every week, me and my co-host and Seahawks great Brandon Meebane talk Seahawks. We break down the matchups, and we're joined by former Seahawks players.
From Lakewood to Lombardi, Seahawks champion, my main man, Jermaine Kearse.
What up, G? Watch The Reset live on YouTube or subscribe on the Seattle Sports app.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. 1 discount per household.
Imagine finding your dream home and moving in right away. No waiting to sell your old place first. Sounds perfect, right? That's exactly what Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program lets you do. Buy your new home now and sell the old one later. Here's how it works. Orchard gives you cash so you can buy and move into your new home first, on your timeline. No waiting, no showings, no double moves. Then the Orchard experts take it from there. They handle repairs on your old home for you so you attract the right buyers. Once they're done, a local Orchard agent lists and sells your home for top dollar. Orchard's Move First program gives you the freedom to buy and move into your new home first and sell your old home later. Buy before you sell and get top dollar for your home with Orchard. Ready to find out how much your home is worth? Visit Orchard.com to get your free home valuation. That's Orchard.com.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Paid for by Hims and Hers Health. Plans not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at forhers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are FDA approved and other registered trademarks of Novo Nordisk AS, which is not affiliated with Hims and Hers.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At forhers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded GLP-1 injections, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatments that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at forhers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/radio. forhers.com/radio.
Cars for Kids, your trusted charity for car donations, also accepts donations of boats, RVs, motorcycles, and real estate. Call today, 877-CARS4KIDS.
KIRO News Radio has your chance to win 4 tickets to the Seahawks game on Sunday, September 21st. Head to the KIRO News Radio app, click the Win tab in the bottom right corner, and enter to win. You can enter once per day, so the more times you enter through the KIRO News Radio app, the better your odds will be. So do it every day, September 9th through September 15th. Details and rules at mynorthwest.com/win. From the station where the 12s hear the Hawks, KIRO News Radio 97.3 FM.
All right, welcome back to the show. We are discussing. They've got the. They say they have the assassin in the Charlie Kirk killing. They say they have him arrested, and it is just a heartbreaking story. As as we all learned, that the family of the alleged shooter actually had to turn him in to authorities. But what we're talking about right now is also the reaction to Charlie Kirk's killing. And specifically the reaction from people who are posting things online who might be teaching your kids or might be the principal at your kid's middle school. Like the story of this guy at the, is it North Shore Middle School? I'm going to get the name right so I have it right. Yes, the North Creek High School principal, Dr. Eric McDowell, according to Seattle Red and some posts that were on Instagram that have screenshots, was posting some stuff that people in the district do not like at all. And they have a real problem with it. And so we were talking about, all right, should this person lose his job? Now the parents know that he holds these beliefs. Right. Should this person lose his job? Or, Spike, like you said, is this a moment where maybe he can teach something, he can learn something? And I would point to Stephen King as evidence of...
Oh, my gosh, I saw it.
Did you see the story?
I did see the story. I saw his initial tweet.
Yes.
Which was inflammatory and mocking of the assassination of this.
I'll read you the timeline here.
Okay.
So let's see here. Jesse Waters of Fox News, he had referred to Kirk as a patriot on social media in response to his death. And Stephen King replied to that post and he said, quote, he advocated stoning gays to death. Just saying, end quote. Now, people were really fast to respond to King and to say, hey, just so you know, that was not what he would advocate at all. That's not what he said. In fact, they sent King, who posted this, to his credit. Charlie Kirk posted, he said, I believe marriage is one man and one woman. Also, gay people should be welcome in the conservative movement. As Christians, we are called to love everyone. I will always stand against people who wish to establish their own personal value as a reason to kick others out of our movement. So clearly he's not an anti-gay person. And King posted this, and then King's response, which I think this middle school principal could learn from, or since high school principal could learn from.
All of us could learn from.
This is what King responded by saying. He said, I apologize for saying that Charlie Kirk advocated stoning gays. What he actually demonstrated was how some people can cherry-pick biblical passages. He then responded also to another post by saying, this is what I get for reading something on Twitter without fact-checking. Won't happen again. And then he further apologized and said,
They came for him.
Yeah.
Across all different spectrums of
Ted Cruz.
Political media.
Ted Cruz posted and said, you are a horrible, evil, twisted liar in response to what King said about Charlie Kirk and stoning gays. And then King responded to that and said, the horrible, evil, twisted liar apologizes. This is what I get for reading something on Twitter without fact-checking. Won't happen again. I was wrong and I apologize. I have deleted the post. That to me, like Stephen King says a lot of crazy stuff, I think.
Yeah. It takes a mind like that to make the work
he also is probably a genius.
Yeah.
I've read many of his books. Some of this stuff, I'll be honest, when people post things like this, it does make me question where I'm going to be spending my dollars on some of their material.
Yeah. But
I applaud his evolution in this specific case.
Yeah, he looked in the mirror and he owned this.
He had to, and I'm glad he did.
Yeah, me too.
And I think the teacher up there at the North Shore School District would be well served to get ahead of this. The North Creek High School principal, Dr. Eric McDowell, he'd be well served to get ahead of this. And a full mea culpa to express not only that he was wrong, but also why he was wrong in what he said.
Yeah.
And give the opportunity for the school to hear it from him. And he needs to put himself out there and humble himself because these are bad things that he's saying.
And learn, like as Stephen King did.
And
don't
learn.
just trust it because you read it. Oh my Lord. Please.
Look it up, buddy.
Seriously, do
Which
some
you would
homework.
hope from the principal of a school.
Thank you.
We got a lot more coming up. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Seattle's Morning News.
Hi, I'm Amanda Factor. Join us Monday morning as we try to guess what the Fed will do. CBS business analyst Jill Schlesinger weighs the odds of a rate cut. We'll get to crime and punishment with Casey McNerthney from the prosecutor's office. Sully has traffic every 10 minutes on the threes, and we'll get to all the day's top stories. And hopefully, we'll have fabulous highlights from the Mariners and Seahawks. Join us Monday on Seattle's Morning News.
We're on YouTube, our app, your smart speaker, and 97.3 FM.
If you've been considering upgrading your siding, now is the perfect time. Hi, I'm Justin Shirley, CEO of State Roofing and Exteriors. In the Pacific Northwest, moisture is the enemy. Old failing siding leads to hidden water damage, rot, and mold. State Roofing and Exteriors is a James Hardy preferred contractor with over 55 years of siding expertise. Call 866-ROOF-ROOF or visit stateroofing.com to schedule your siding inspection today. State Roofing and Exteriors, held to a higher standard since 1968.
State Roofing, the best roof you'll ever need.
You're in your car every day, but when's the last time your car had a checkup? At Subaru of Puyallup, we make it easy with stress-free service. Open 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. Swing by before work, after work, or whenever it fits your schedule. No hassle, no pressure, just expert care on your schedule. Your car deserves it, and so do you. Schedule your appointment today at SubaruofPuyallup.com. Subaru of Puyallup, your stress-free dealership.
If you've got a gas-powered engine, keep it running like new at every fill-up. Stable in-season protection is your engine's preventative medicine, cleaning and protecting the entire fuel system in season. In outdoor power equipment, prevent gum and varnish buildup that could cause a rough or non-running engine. For cars and trucks, increase fuel efficiency and power by removing deposits, ensuring your engine's long-term health. Stable outperforms the competition in independent lab testing. So at every fill-up, start with Stable.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Have you stopped to think about how you feel today compared to, say, 10 years ago? Are you noticing changes? Less energy, slow recovery, trouble focusing, maybe even weight gain? What if you could turn back the clock and feel stronger, sharper, and more alive? At Longevity Medical Clinic, we help people do exactly that. For over 3 decades, we've been helping thousands of men and women find out what's really going on inside their bodies and take action to feel better and live longer. With advanced diagnostics and personalized hormone and supplement plans, we uncover what's been holding you back and show you how to optimize your health. Our patients often say, "Now I finally understand what's happening and what to do about it." Take the first step today. Call 866-86-YOUNG or visit lmclinic.com to schedule your free consultation. Longevity Medical Clinic. Feel better. Live longer.